Just making sure you guys can hear me. If there's anyone on here. So the markets are about to go batshit crazy. The markets are about to go batshit crazy with this announcement. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. But this market's going to go. This is one of the craziest news announcements of all time. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be bigly and huge. So we'll see what happens with this rate announcement. But holy crap, this is usually the craziest time. So, and we'll be here for it. We'll be here. We'll be here. Crazy ass times. Crazy ass times. I gotta do a couple things here. Holy shit. Crazy ass times, people. We'll see what happens in the markets here. They're gonna have, it's gonna be half a point base rate change. Excuse me. They're gonna raise the rates by a half a point, so which will make borrowing more difficult, right? It can be more expensive to borrow money. It will be more expensive to borrow money. So it can be more expensive to borrow money. Not nearly as sexy to borrow money anymore. And but typically it will be more expensive. Typically, pairs will go in the direction they were going before the news, after the news event. So this shouldn't change the overall trend on any of these pairs. It's going to make the markets go wacky for a little bit, but typically the markets go back to where they were going before the news announcement. So it's usually just temporary insanity. The markets plead temporary insanity. The markets plead the fifth. They plead temporary insanity. They do all that stuff. What's going on, brother? Well, we're just going to sit here and we're going to watch this just complete and utter shit show that's about to happen here in 10 minutes. This complete and utter shit show that is about to reveal itself here in a few minutes. So we'll see what happens. But it should be crazy. I mean, it shouldn't be crazy. It will be crazy. And people always say, well, if they raise the rates a half a point, which they're going to do most likely, then that strengthens the dollar and gold should go down. I've seen it go both ways. I've seen good news for things and currencies go in the opposite direction of which you think they should go. So it doesn't necessarily mean if they raise the rates and the dollar strengthens that gold necessarily will go down. It's always possible, right? Everything's possible. But there's no guarantee, so you let the markets do what they want to do, and then you react to what the markets are doing. So, but there's no guarantee just because they're going to raise interest rates that gold will go down or anything like that. So just let the market settle for a little bit, and then trading will get really, really good afterwards. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, guys, before this starts. And before the shit show starts, I'm going to take a shit so that I don't shit all over the markets. here we go. We're about ready to get this shit show started. So buckle your seatbelts because it's going to get crazy. Buckle your seatbelts because it's about to become a shit show. So I anticipate, obviously things are going to move. It's going to go up and down. It's gonna spike up. It's gonna spike down. But once things settle down and the dust settles, you will go back. It'll go back to going in the direction it was going before. The U.S. economy is in huge trouble, I believe. We had the first quarter of 2020 where the market contracted, the U.S. economy contracted, and if you have a second consecutive quarter where the markets contract, that is officially a recession. So the U.S. economy is in big time trouble. Okay, big time trouble, and nothing that they do rate hike wise or anything else is going to change the overall outlook on the U.S. economy, which is pretty bleak. To me, it's pretty bleak. And as the U.S. economy goes, so does all other economies, right? As the U.S. economy goes, so does all the other economies. Seeing if anyone else is kind of doing this. They're doing that. Another guy, Forex, whatever. There's a lot of people that'll just pump up their streams today, obviously, for this. I've never seen this guy before, so check this out for a second.
Everyone else over your family.
I'm just sick of having blood on my hands.
I've never seen this guy before, so we'll see what happens.
अभी मैं वही बताने लगा हूँ गोल्ड को हमने बाय करना है या सेल करना है ताकि $100 की इक्विटी पे विद लॉट साइज नहीं $100 का अकाउंट एफओएमसी पे ट्रेड करने के लिए नहीं बना हुआ स्टॉप लॉस पता क्या होगा
slow down there brother, slow down there man, what the fuck, slow down.
$100 नहीं है आपका गोल्ड पे बात करना है
slow down a little bit brother, slow the fuck down, slow that roll man, holy shit, damn man, I turned that on like within 10 seconds. It's like, my gosh, that guy's very enthusiastic and good for him, everyone should love that enthusiasm. Holy shit. A-Rod, what's up my brother? Were you in that Daniel Savage stream last night, A-Rod? They got within 2 pip, like maybe even a pip of the stop loss, and then it came all the way back for him. So good for Daniel last night. The haters in there were just having a field day, and it came to like within 1 pip of his stop loss, and then went back and made him money. So all the haters got to suck a dick, and that was pretty hilarious. Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? So we're gonna have some fun with this. Yeah, dude, it was pretty hilarious. I mean, there's, as you know, people are brutal, man. Like they were loving the fact that he was getting his ass kicked, and then they were just dead silent as it went into, it was for like 3 hours, literally. Just watching that madness was, I don't know, man, it was crazy. But the markets are about to go crazy here. I've got one little buy on oil here that I'm up a little bit on. I have a stop loss placed on it. The only concern you always have when you have a major news announcement is that your stop losses will get slipped. But I don't care about that. I get slipped all the time. I don't get slipped in the markets. I get slipped all the time. I'll let you interpret that for whatever the hell you want to interpret it for. I don't really give a damn. But it's about to get batshit crazy. And this should be fun. Yeah, it was insane though, man. It was comic gold for the most part, and then just seeing people having to bend over and kiss his ass because he ended up making money was pretty hilarious to me. Yeah, you missed. I mean, you missed it. You go back and review it. It was pretty good, to be honest. It was pretty good. And good for him, man. And that's what experience does for you. When you're experienced and you've been through the markets, like a lot of these, no matter if you agree with them or not on the way they trade, That's what experience does for you, man. You just say, look, I know what my analysis is. I'm comfortable with my analysis, and if it loses, it loses. If it wins, it wins. But I'm comfortable with my analysis. So I give him extreme kudos for that, because most people would have ran like a scared schoolgirl. And he didn't. He stuck to his guns and ended up making money. And so good on him for that. Good on him for that. But here we go. And I'm not one of these ones that puts a buy stop or sell stop limit on right at the news announcement. That's, to me personally, that's just gambling. You're just gambling at that point. If you're putting a buy and sell stop limit on as the markets, here we go, as the markets go, that's called gambling to me. Yeah, he likes trolling him. I don't want to troll anybody, to be honest with you. I like listening to the other streams. I like to get the other perspective these days, to be honest. But my days of going after people and just doing that kind of stuff is over for me, at least. I don't get any thrill out of it anymore. I don't get a thrill up my leg on it. So those days probably for me are either gone or at least not going to be so prevalent. So I don't get as much thrill out of it. And I can already tell A-Rod's like, what the hell, man? Come on, that's the fun stuff, man. We used to rock that. We've shut down YouTube streams, man. Come on, what are you doing? So I'm just gonna get out of this one right now. I just want to see how the markets are going. I don't want to be too involved in the markets right now. I want to see how they react. It is going up a little bit. But see, here's the thing too, and people say all the time, oh my goodness gracious. People say all the time, well, if the Fed raises interest rates, gold should go down. And that's not necessarily the truth. Okay, so just because the Fed raises interest rates does not necessarily mean that gold would have to go down.
Federal Reserve rates by the half of percentage point.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
Hike.
We knew that was going to happen. We knew they're going to raise it by a half point. They've been saying that for a long time. So that news was pretty much baked into the cake already, because we knew that was happening. They've been saying that for a long time. And I still think, and the reason they're raising it is because inflation is a huge problem. But I think the Fed has really missed the boat here. I think that they don't have enough tools. I think they're running out of tools to really affect anything. I think it's way too.
यहाँ पे तो देखा ना, वो देखा ना, तेरा मार्केट नीचे को भाग रही है. अगर ये नीचे को भाग रही है तो गोल्ड डेफिनेटली थोड़ा सा ऊपर को भागा होगा. हाँ वो देखो. लेकिन है अभी हमारे वो येलो एरिया के जो.
Yeah, and that's, and it still could, right? I mean, gold definitely could go down if they raise interest rates, but I've seen it go. I've been in the markets too long to just anticipate that simply because of a rate announcement or a raise in the interest rates that means that gold has to go down. You know what I mean? I've seen news that should drive gold down that drives gold up. So there really isn't any correlation to it, to be honest, in my opinion. But that's not to say that gold may not go down. Gold could absolutely go down, and we'll manage that when that happens. But to say solely because interest rates are going to be raised that gold is going to go down, I think is naive. At best, is naive. We'll see. Usually when they start talking is when the markets really, really start getting lit a little bit. But we just stay patient and we wait for what we wait for. We let the stupid go out of the market first, and then trading will get really, really good. After this news dust settles, trading will get extremely good. Probably during the Asian session, which isn't usually the case because Asian session usually sucks. But where did he say that, A-Rod? Was it in his stream, or was it when talking in another stream that gold would go down because of? That's interesting. I don't like to get married to a particular viewpoint when news comes out, for sure. But people have their opinions, and they're definitely entitled to those opinions. But it doesn't look like right now that that's the case. But that still could play out here eventually. That could still be the case. It's not right now, though. In fact, it's going up. I like listening to this guy, actually, but he talks really...
मार्केट के ऊपर इम्पैक्ट है वो भी नहीं पड़ेगा इसके बाद तक ये जब ये प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस स्टार्ट होगी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस
I'm sorry. I have love for everybody. I cannot do that. I can't. I'm sure the guy's great. I love him to death. God be with you. But I can't. I can't do that.
Visiting a Subaru retailer for service is the best way to keep your Subaru the way you love. They'll care for your...
Wow. Yeah, you're definitely done. You're definitely done.
I'm gonna have some fun in here for a second.
Oh man. Alright.
I haven't really paid attention to this guy before, but I just like listening to other perspectives.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Just be patient, guys. There will be trades to take.
Spread is at 6 pips for you. Let me look at mine. What's my spread?
Oil is going up again too, but I took it out because I'm a sissy, and
mine keep fluctuating between 3 and 6.
I know the Super Data Wolf guy too. I'm gonna have to say hi to him. Oh my gosh, there he is.
Somewhere right here.
There he is. Look at, they're already asking me if stuff in there.
3496. Then I'm gonna take this.
Look, they're all talking to me in there. It's like we've taken over that stream too. Like, you reckon gold is going to go up? I reckon gold is going to do a lot of things. I mean, it's going to go up, it's going to go down, but it's not going to change the overall trend. It's not going to change the overall trend.
I don't mind trading it here. GU, I'm not taking it yet. Gold, I'm not taking it yet. Nope, this candle has to close.
We've taken over that. I've taken over that stream. Everyone's asking me. They're not asking the host. They're asking me. Iron Man, what's it gonna do? It probably will go up and it will probably go down.
Went down like 20. I would have freaking.
Sam, if you guys don't follow Sam, you fucking twat buckets. If you don't follow Sam, you need to follow Sam.
This press conference at 1:30.
Everyone, I'll tell you something, A-Rod.
We don't have an actual forecast number.
I'll tell you something, okay? And this is what my brother says all the time. This is what my brother says all the time. He says, you either love or you hate me, Iron Man. You know, my brother says this to people. You either love him or hate him in the first 10 minutes. But you form a pretty strong opinion because I'm obviously pretty talkative, right? So he's like, you form a pretty strong opinion. You either love or hate him in the first 10 minutes. And that's probably true. So people usually either love or hate me. But if you guys haven't followed Sam, go follow Sam. DC Trading and Company. He does a stream in the middle of the fucking night. And I don't know why I keep being up in the middle of the fucking night, but I have been. And it kind of pisses me off. But if you haven't given him a like, give him a like. So we're just taking over this stream while we do my stream and while we wait.
No, I'm not.
I am not the GOAT, but you know what? There's some really cool things we could show you, because I'm definitely not the GOAT. But we can show you some pretty funny thing.
For this FOMC, I'm using half risk. I'm not using full.
You should absolutely do that. Are you streaming too right now, you bastard? This is always fun to do right here, right? We're gonna turn down his stream just for a second, just to have some fun. I am definitely not the GOAT, but I do like GOAT videos. This one's pretty funny. I do like GOAT videos. Oh wait, that's not the right one though. Hold on. That's not the right one. This one doesn't have the commentary. We want the one with the commentary. That's not the commentary one. We want the one with the commentary. There it is right there. Okay, this is the one we want. As you guys can tell, I really care a lot about what's going on in the markets right now. Shut up. I really care a lot about what's going on in the markets right now. We are literally watching Go videos.
Ride off while I'm talking to y'all. Man, get off this bike, man. We all think y'all out here, huh? It's gonna ride off on me. Hey, baby girl, where you going? We just getting started. Baby girl, where you going? You just gonna walk off?
You gotta have the one with the commentary.
I thought we were having a good conversation. Come on now, you just gonna... Oh, you gonna wave me off? You gonna wave me off? You know what?
You gotta have the one with the commentary.
Get on out here.
Oh, ouch.
Who you think you are out here, man? You just gonna wave me off and slam me? Oh, what are you doing? We got Captain Saberhorn out here? You gonna try to... Okay. Oh, you got the kicks, huh? You got the kicks? Yeah. We'll feel right in your crotch, player. Right in your crotch, player. Yeah. It's more where that came from, too. How you love... Oh,
jeez.
Okay, all right, you got some... Oh, you gonna kick me in the chest, huh? You gonna kick me in the... Man, who you think you are, man? Just gonna kick me in the chest. Oh, you got the shoves, huh? Oh, we shoving now, huh? Just gonna kick me in the chest. Oh, you got the shoves, huh? We shoving now, huh? We shoving now, huh? Yeah. It ain't overplaying with your striped shirt on. Oh, we back to the kicks. We back to these kicks. Yeah, where you going, tight pants?
Where you going?
Tight pants over here, player. Where you going with these tight pants on, huh? Oh, you running off, man? Come on, man. Hey, man, we just getting started, man. We just getting started. Man, get your goofy ass in there with the fish you hunted. Hey, get your bike up out of here, man. The crown. Don't nobody want to see your little punk bike, man. Get your little crown out here with your lavish bike. Thinking you better go. Okay, all right, you dodged on that one. Kudos to you. Oh, you ride off until the sunset, the crown.
I mean, it's just comic gold. Just comic gold.
I ain't a full ram, but you
I ain't a full ram.
Feel this. You gonna feel this. Who you think you are out here with your
who you think you are?
Bicycle, man. Thinking you better than us out here. You know what?
Yo, what's up, brother? How are you?
Yeah. Ever since I was a young lamb and I got ran over by a little kid on this bicycle, I vow to always take bikes out whenever I cram. Yeah.
Jeez, man, this guy's
you can get this work too.
Goat is he's mean.
Bike, man, who you think you are just gonna come up in here with your bike, man? I don't want to see no bikes out here, no pedals, no brakes.
I fast forward this. That's the one I know. That's boring. This one's crazy too.
Relax, man. Just relax. Man, I ain't going for the okie doke no more. You got us out here.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That hurts, man.
Everybody following you blindly, man. I don't know where we at, man. We've been following you for months and we get nowhere. Now you got us out here in the middle of the street.
Bertram, no.
I'm good, man. Jeez,
Call
dude.
yourself a chef, but you got us out here in the middle
I'm
of the
good,
street.
brother.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Yo, we don't need no out of here. Let's just go. Let's just go. Yo.
Let's just go. Let's just go. This one's crazy too. This one's crazy.
Sir. Henry, relax. You know what? They keep speeding down this block. I'm not gonna have Henry. Fine.
Oh my gosh.
Slow down. Stop speeding down this block, man. There's kids on this block, man. Slow down.
Oh my gosh.
Get your hands off me, man.
That's just bad news right there. That is just really, really bad news. That is bad news. That had to have at least left a dent a little bit. All right, let's focus on what we got going on here in the markets. We did have a 0.5 point interest rate raised by the feds because the feds are fucking bastards and they don't know how to handle things, and they're way late. They should have been doing this a long time ago. But the Fed in the United States are fucking morons. So they're behind the curve right now. And so a 0.5 basis point interest rate hike that everyone and their mothers and their grandmas and their stepmoms and their hot pockets that these kids are eating these days in their stepmom's basement, jerking off to midget porn. We all knew what was happening. We all knew that this was happening, the rate hike. So it was probably pretty much baked into the market already, but we'll see, and we'll get some opportunities to take some trades here soon. But for right now, you wait till the markets kind of settle, and this is just the announcement. Wait till they start actually talking, till this complete moron starts talking. Jerome Powell, not this guy. This guy seems pretty cool. Talking about Jerome Powell, our Federal Reserve Chairman, Jerome Powell, in the United States, who is a complete moron. So I'm good. I'm just waiting for patiently to find some setups that will be happening soon. But for right now, we wait, and it's kind of nice to listen to other people's opinions on things. This guy seems like a pretty cool dude. Well, no, we'll listen to him for a minute, see what he has to say. But we were actually taking over that stream for a minute. Everyone was asking me what things are going to happen.
Patiently waiting on GN.
I can give you lots of things. I can give you bikini girls. Do you want some bikini girls? See, now we're on my stream where I can talk about what. Sam doesn't like it when I talk on his stream about that, but I can give you some bikini girls. Would you like that? I can give you some bikini girls. But right now, I don't want to.
I like this setup on GN because we got clean traffic to the left.
Right now, I don't want to take any trades because we're still, he hasn't even started talking yet, I don't think. Yeah, he is. I mean, like I said, he seems like a good guy. He seems like a good guy. So we always give people respect and give them the respect until they give us a reason not to respect them. I always give people respect and hats off. Kudos to people that actually, put themselves out there for people to see on YouTube and stream on YouTube. Kudos to them, because most of the haters that will come onto these YouTube streams don't have the balls to do it themselves, right? They'll never stream themselves because they don't have balls. They lost their balls to their stepmommy's purse a long time ago, so they have to ask permission from stepmom to have their balls back. And so, whether you agree with them or not, at least give them some credit for doing this, because there aren't a lot of people that will put themselves out there. So whether you agree with the trading style, and I don't agree with most of these streamers' trading style, but at least give them kudos for putting themselves out there. And the haters are, just a bunch of soy boy fucking losers, to be honest. The A-Rod, we did a lot of things, man. It seems like, for a long time, Raja wasn't showing his terminal And I think we played a role in that too, to be honest with you, because we got on his case a little bit about not showing the terminal, and then he started showing it. So I think we can take a little bit of credit for that, and good for him. That's really what I was asking. That's what I ask of everybody is, if you're going to do it, if you're going to do the live streams, show your terminal. That's what I say. But what do I know? I'm just a schmuck. I don't know anything. What do I know? I'm just a schmuck. But yeah, if you're live streaming, you should absolutely be showing your live terminal. To me, that's how I feel about things. But I don't know anything, right? I'm just an idiot. I think it's pretty reasonable to ask that people do that, though. So let's start analyzing a little bit. Gold is trying to hit above this area from a couple days ago at 1876. Having a hard time breaking above that, right? That 1876 level. So we'll wait to see if there's enough buyers to break that level at 1876. If you break that level at 1876, at least on the 1 hour chart, you have a lot of room to the left. There's not a lot of major resistance areas to the left if you break this 1876 level, and that's what I'll be looking for. I'll be looking for a break of this 1876 level potentially by a decent amount. A break, kind of like this, break up, pull back, and then give me the buy candle. He did? That's awesome. That's good. And how was it? And again, that's awesome. That's exactly what we want people to do. We want people to be transparent in everything that they do. And so if that's the case, then that's great. Good for him. So on his last stream, he started doing that. That's, like I said, that's what we want, and that's what people should demand, is that if you're going to stream, you should be more than willing to show your live terminal and not hide behind TradingView. I like that transparency, so if that's what he's doing, then that's pretty awesome. So good for him on that. Good job, man. 8 pips in profit, man. You should run and hide right now, right? You should be like everybody else and just run and hide. You should be like everybody else and just run and hide at this point, right? Like a scared little schoolgirl. You should take your 8 pips and go, huh? Eh? Eh, matey? Eh? Eh, matey? Just take your 8 pips and go? Yeah? So just take your 8 pips and go. So yeah, the US 30 is starting to react a little bit, right? I mean, you've gone from, this is almost a 300-point candle in the US 30. We'll keep our eye on everything else. We're gonna look at the US 30 for a minute, but yeah, that's almost a 300-point candle in the US 30. And this, we still got plenty of time. But see how it came up really right to this area here, which was a major resistance level from the other day at 33,367 right there. It came up there. And then it's rejecting. Go check out Alpha. Is there an Alpha person that's streaming right now too? We just like to sometimes go into other people's stream too and see what they're doing. Alpha trading, is that what it is? Is there an Omega trading then too? Is there an Omega trading? Oh, right here. Is that one of your dudes? Is this one of your dudes? Is this one of your dudes? Is that one of your dudes? Let's see what he says to that comment. I mean, sell everything full margin.
That big pop kept my losses small, so I was able to easily recoup back to break even. I love it.
Yeah, if there's an Alpha, there has to be Omega, right?
Positioning yourself correctly, keeping your losses small, especially on a day like today in a week.
I just put in there sell everything full margin.
Traders that I network with. I'm asking, is like, guys, do you feel feel the same way? Do you feel like
Oh, Tony Stark's in there too. So Iron Man Trading and Tony Stark is in there. Nice. Full margin, baby. I mean, if you're gonna do it right, right?
really tough, really challenging? I'm like, so how you trading?
If you're gonna do something, do it.
More than anything for
You know,
traders I talk to,
100%.
but for the most part, a lot of the guys are like, I'm just sitting back on the sidelines. I take this as
Full
a
margin,
vacation.
baby.
And I'm like, I couldn't agree more. They're like, when the markets are slow and there's not a lot of opportunity, and I feel like I'm working too hard for money, that's the time that I just leave the market. I enjoy some time off, a week or 2 weeks, come back. When the market starts turning around and it's healthier and it's more consistent, that's when it's time to get aggressive, size up, and make those profits. I was like, that makes perfect sense, because if you're trading aggressively in this market, you're going to be getting probably beaten up with some big losses. So when the market does turn around and you're making good gains.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting stuff. But there has to be an Omega trading, right? There has to. Wait, what is this one? The Alpha FX? Is this a different one?
To happen.
Oh, look at this one.
If I go back to TradingView for a second, if gold couldn't find direction in the past 10 minutes, it's not going to find probably in the next half an hour. Maybe after when J Powell is coming on stage.
Let's see what he says here.
This lack of, bullishness is. This is where it starts. This is when I start worrying. If J Powell comes out and says negative things about the future growth prospects, we know that IMF just halved the growth prospect for the US and for the whole world, there's going to be bearish for gold.
No, it's not.
If he brings in other things about monetary policy, and truth is nobody knows what he's going to say, what he has to say, and that can move the market, unfortunately, to a direction which you don't want. So for that reason, I closed down with £1,000 profit and finished for the day. Did I share that? No, I haven't shared that.
The big volatility, I can see it's on German 40 and US 30.
On what?
On German 40, and US 30.
Sorry, say that again.
I'm the king of the US 30. Just, I mean, everyone needs to understand that I'm the king of the US 30. So you can all try and trade the US 30. I am the king of the US 30. That is me. I am the king of the US 30.
The markets are not moving, and for the very reason is that they're waiting. They don't care about the rate hike. They knew it's going to be 50 basis points. It's a known fact. They're waiting for J Powell. They are waiting for J Powell. Now the problem with my mate Jay is coming onto the stream. Onto the
king of penny lots. Oh yes, here we are. Thank you very much, Isamuko. Again, I love the penny lot line. It's such a great line. And again, like I always say, I love my life. So if my life affords me to be able to do all that stuff, I love penny lot trading. Sign me up for penny lot trading. Sign me up for fucking penny lot trading right now. Fucking penny lot trading. Sign me up for it. Sign me up for fucking penny lot trading. Because if it allows me to go to Alaska and allows me to go to all these different places and live a great life, then sign me up for that.
Well, maybe if the price broke.
Sign me up for that. Penny lot trading. I love it. I fucking love it. Beautiful.
The thing is that
you got to come up with a new line, man.
Wedge,
you got to come up with a new line. I mean, it's stale. It's like 3-day-old bread, That line is like stale. It's like 3-day-old bread that sat in the toilet taking a shit. But it's the only line you have. Like, it's literally the only line you ever have when you come in here, penny lot trader, because you don't have anything fucking else because you're not original. Like, at least be original. At least come up with new stuff. But you can't because you're a fucking simpleton. And you have nothing. Your parents hate you. Your stepmom hates you. Because you're a fucking simpleton. So if you're going to come in here, at least, like, entertain us with new lines, Like, at least entertain us with new lines. I mean, it's a fucking joke. You're a fucking joke. Penny lot. Oh, I have not heard that before. You were telling me something I've never heard before. My goodness, it is amazing how original you are. It's just a fucking joke. And that's what you are. Your stepmom hates you. Everybody hates you. You're a fucking miserable loser. You're a zero. So, no one fucking cares. You're irrelevant. Isamuku sloth. I mean, look at the name you chose even. I mean, you're a fucking moron. So anyway. Watch this. I'm gonna be a kind of a douchebag here for a second.
Nice entry into a bullish continuation. Personally, I locked in profits already. I like to trade during less volatile market events, but those adventurous, wild, crazy traders, still there's loads of opportunities. But for me, I'm getting gold, and I like
What's that?
only the money, only profit is what's in my pocket. So
I love when people use that fancy line that it's a liquidity zone or it's this or it's that, And the bottom line, folks, is liquidity zones, support and resistance, supply and demand zones, they're all the fucking same. Okay, it's just fancy words people use so they can package and sell things and make themselves sound smart. They're all the same. Liquidity zone, supply and demand, all of it. I'll see what this person has to say, but they're gonna be like, no, they're totally different. They're not. Someone can ask him about a live terminal in there, but I'm not going to do that to him. I don't know him, and I respect his ability to do that. Oh, look at that. Maybe he's doing it right now. Oh, look at that. He's doing something. So he showed a few things there. So hats off to him. Kudos to him for that. But we're just gonna see.
Powell is on stage, or should be on stage by now.
We're gonna see if that lady will answer the question, because it is the truth. Liquidity zones, supply and demand zones, support resistance, all the fucking same. He actually did. Looks like he did show somewhat of a terminal for a minute. So gold had. We were just talking about gold coming up to that resistance area from a couple days ago, 1876, having a hard time breaking past that. So, and when J-Pal does get on the stage is usually when things go a little bit shit stack. So we'll see how gold reacts, but it had a hard time coming above the 1876. So right now we're trading in between the range on the hourly chart between 1876 and the low, which was 1850. So we're range trading right now, right, between those two ranges. And until it breaks, obviously, one of those ranges, that's where we're at. So, but this is when the markets usually get pretty insane, is when he starts talking and explaining why the Fed is doing things the way that they're doing it. So we'll wait to see what Powell has to say, but you can see gold starting to move down now. Everything moving down now, it looks like. The US 30, they're all reacting to his... Hey, Rod, you did it, you son of a bitch.
The economic rep is coming.
You did.
Economic crap.
Hey, Rod, you did it, you son of a bitch.
Ooh, Kamaraj just shared the stream for the press conference. So,
hey, Rod, you are.
Leave the stream to watch the other stream.
You are a.
Watch it back.
You are a madman. You are a madman, A-Rod.
Mint Royal FX, Mint Royalty FX, first time on stream, and you made me money.
He totally skipped. He totally skipped right over your comment. He totally skipped.
Hype button. I didn't bring it with me.
He totally skipped you. See, so gold is definitely reacting now. Everything's reacting. So this is when it's going to get haywire. So this is where we just stay out for a minute.
Ooh.
Watch my comment, A-Rod.
How is your position doing?
Watch this comment, A-Rod. There's my comment, A-Rod. How do you like that one? Oh. How do you like that one, A-Rod? I said first time on stream, and I just banged a hot bikini girl.
Going back to original forecast that price will easily come back down to 1840, 1850, 1845, 1850. So it's the press conference of one of the biggest man on earth, head of the Federal Reserve. Market is well advised that please do not risk too much. Oh, looks like everyone is making money today. What the hell is going on YouTube?
I'm not making money. I'm not making money. But I did say I just banged bikini girls.
Let's quickly hit the reset.
This guy says stochastics proves it. No, stochastics prove nothing. All right, stochastics prove absolutely fucking nothing, because stochastics are absolutely worthless. So stochastics prove absolutely nothing. Okay, stochastics are one of the worst of the shitty lagging indicators you could ever have. Stochastics prove nothing. Stochastics prove nothing. Tell everyone in there just get their asses in here, A-Rod. Just do it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Just be like, yeah, we need to. Everyone needs to get their asses in there. You know you want to. All right, guys. The reason we're waiting is just because the markets are really insane right now. There's no reason to take a trade right now. Wait to let the market settle down just a little bit.
Watch it live on YouTube with subtitles, and you can listen to Thomas as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can open another window.
CNBC television.
Okay, we want to be taking a look at gold here.
I have subtitles. I have CNBC television.
CNBC.
Is this? Oh, this is the fifth. No, it's the fifth. It's like.
I definitely want to be looking. I definitely want to be looking for buy positions on gold.
Along with.
I definitely want to be looking for buy positions on gold. But if I do a buy position on gold, it's going to be a very light position, and I'm going to scale into the buys. But I definitely want to look for buys on gold. But if I do it, I'm going to be doing an extremely light position to where I can add to the position. But like I said, I've been saying the news and all this noise right now does not change the fact that the higher time frames on gold are still bullish. Okay, looks like the daily actually might be turning a little bit bearish, but it's still bullish at this point. The weekly's bullish and the monthly's bullish. So all higher time frames on gold are still bullish despite all that's happened. And with everything going on with potentially the US economy going into a recession, I still want to buy dips on gold. I still want to buy every dip. But we'll wait for a good position. We'll wait for the right time. And right now isn't the right time.
The stream.
The title doesn't match.
Okay, so
Did they write?
hold on. Sorry,
Point, right?
sorry. Cancel the buys because he said about the next 50 basis point, and that's why gold is going to drop now. And that's bearish for gold because now they hinted something. They didn't hint. They announced another 50 basis point rate hike.
So see again, this is where I totally disagree with people, and he may be right, but he's saying because he announced that gold is going to be nothing but sells. Again, that's what generally you would think would happen if there's a rate hike. That would be stronger for the dollar, but that doesn't necessarily mean that gold is going to go down. So what he's saying right now, I disagree with this, but the sentiment of what he's saying, but it's possible. Everything is possible.
Next month, another
Oops.
50 basis point rate hike.
He seems like a pretty good dude, though.
Use the holdings of mortgage-backed securities and that's bullish for gold. So you see, this is the problem with trading around FOMC press conferences and news releases, because they can move the market, but the problem is they will say one thing in one sentence which is bearish for gold, but then they move into another thing which is bullish for gold. So it is extremely difficult to trade.
We're just having fun, guys. Just we'll see what he says. We'll see if he comments on that. Yeah, it's just it is, and the guy it is just bouncing between runs right now.
Strength of the U.S. economy, which is strong now, that's bearish for gold. So it's just a bouncy up and down game. Okay, I think the press conference is now finished, and now he's answering questions to the journalist. But general, it was quite mixed what he said. He said bullish things for the US economy. And I think for now, to summarize it up, I didn't catch the first half of the statements, but it's bullish for gold in general.
Oh, he said bullish. Okay, so, and I agree. I agree with that.
They said about the Fed balance sheet,
but we'll see. We'll see, right?
Which previously was only speculation of 95 billion, but now he confirmed.
We'll see what happens.
Everything. So
he seems like this guy seems like a pretty good dude too.
I'm in a buy. I'm still in a buy.
Okay.
I think he sounds dovish.
For those who haven't entered yet, if you look at the technicals and for half of what he said, and if you're looking for positions, this is what I would use. You can target the fib minus 27 at around even 1900. You can
I think that's possible. That's what he said. So
fast price action, bullish. So I would use. Yeah, maybe.
But we are absolutely, like they said, we are just trading in between that range that we talked about.
For an entry, now is the time. But my colleague Marwan can confirm it whether it's a good entry to buy.
That's a big thing, man. But yeah, I'm in a buy.
I am for the 1865.
Yeah, for the safe take profits, as soon as it hits the previous high or the previous daily high, just lock in and
we're taking over this string too.
That's my opinion. You don't have to take it. That's just not the financial advice. But generally, what he said, I think it's good things. The only thing I didn't like is every single time he mentions that the U.S. economy is strong, can survive everything. Plague, world war, zombie attack.
That's what Bill Gates said.
Strong, and that's usually bearish for gold. But generally, I really like that he finally came out and gave some exact numbers about the Fed balance sheet, and not just exact numbers. He told specifically.
We're gonna get some good trades here, guys, pretty soon. We just gotta wait and we gotta be patient. So.
Securities 30 billions per month, and then 60. That's really good.
We'll stop listening to this guy here in a minute, and then we'll get back to trading. But I definitely want to be stacking gold positions.
If you're looking for entry, I think it's now pretty much the news effect is over now.
News effect's not quite over yet.
Section is bullish.
Not quite over yet.
The things that Jay Powell said is bullish for gold. So good feelings that the price is going to go up. But for now, I'm a bit exhausted, and I have to say thank you so much everyone who tuned in. And team, see you tomorrow at 8 AM. Okay.
Thanks, Thomas. Thanks, guys. Thanks, bye. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So, people on YouTube, thank you so much that you tuned in. We had almost 600 people watching the stream. Phenomenal. This is one of the highest record number of people tuning in at the same time to watch my live stream, hear about what I have to say about monetary policy, the Fed, dollar strength, gold, so the whole package. So I really, really appreciate everything you guys did. You tuned in. You know, hopefully you made some profit today. I do hope. If you want to join the Alpha FX community, memberships will be closed from this Friday, so I won't take any members
membership,
because we have some memberships that needs to sell out. There's 2 memberships.
There we go. Look at this. Holy shit.
Plan. If they're gone, the whole month is going to be closed for new members.
Holy shit. Look at this.
This
that's why, guys, this is insane.
If you want to join the conversation, morning briefings every day, market commentary, I share my
This is insane. This is why we wait. This is why we wait. This guy seems like a good. This guy seems like a good dude too.
Setups. So if you want to take it, go to alphafx.eu. I'm just going to share the link into the chat right now. Take the 50.
This guy seems like a good dude.
Until it's there.
All right, so let's focus in a little bit here. That guy seems like a pretty good dude though. So we are pushing up against that 1876 level on gold that we were pushing up against before. Let's see if we have enough buyers to go there. Oil is giving us the signal that I look for on the 15-minute chart, which is closing in 1 minute. And I usually would have no bones about taking this oil trade, but man, I have to do it. I mean, I have to do it. Whether I win or lose on the trade, that's the pattern that I look for. And I probably need to take an oil buy here. But the stop loss, if I do this, will have to be pretty significant. But I gotta do it because that's what the pattern says to do. So tools, new order, oil. There you go. Taking an oil trade. Okay, the reason we're taking an oil trade is because this candle, the 15-minute candle, and this is my pattern that I trade personally, and not everyone has to trade it, but that candle that just closed on the 15-minute candle has a wick longer than the body of the candle at the end of that 15-minute candle. So I know that for the way I trade, that pattern is going to be about 85% accurate over the long run. So whenever that pattern plays, I take the trade because that's what the pattern says to do. And I know I'm going to be right about 85% of the time. So I'm going to take the trade because that's what the numbers say to do. If I lose, that's okay. Like we say all the time, losses are a part of the game, and losses will always happen. So you can't avoid them. There will always be a part of the market. We don't trade certainties in the market. We trade probabilities. And the highest probability is that that pattern that plays out 85% of the time over the long run that it will play out. Does that mean it's going to play out this time? Absolutely not. And we could absolutely lose on this trade, and that's fine. I know in the long run I'm going to be right the majority of the time. There you go, brother. Okay? So I will take the trade. My stop losses have to be below the low of that tail. So my stop losses have to be below 106.35. So my stop losses are probably going to be, you're all right, 105, probably 80 or so. And if I lose on this trade, I lose on this trade and shit happens, right? So we'll go 105.80 on the stop to begin with. And then if I'm fortunate enough to get up 50, 60 pips, I will set my stops in profit. But right now, that's where it is. And then if we look, geez, yeah, good thing certain people said that gold was going to go down, because it's certainly looking like it's going down. So we're breaking a couple levels on oil, and the next major resistance level, if we break this level, is up here at 109, at 109.24. Let's get rid of some of these right here at 102. We don't need these. And then we have potential to, if we get above 109.24, we have potential to come up here into the 112 and 124 areas. So there is good potential for oil to continue to move up. That candle looks pretty solid. Like there's no buyers in the market, at least on the daily chart. If you look at a 4-hour chart on oil, definitely no signs of sellers coming into the market on the 4-hour. The 1-hour looks pretty damn good. And so I like the trade. I like it, and my targets are going to be up at that 109.24 area and possibly even higher than that. If we get up, like I said, if we're fortunate enough, if we're fortunate enough to get up 40 or 50 points, we will definitely set our stops at break even or move them into more profit. If we're fortunate enough, we might not be, right? We may lose, and that's okay. But if we get up, we always protect. Always protect. Always, always, always protect profit when you can. You got a 1-hour candle close that will be closing in 10 minutes. So we're going to go look at other things right now while we wait for this thing to play out, and see if we have anything cooking on any of these other pairs on the 1-hour time frame. But holy crap, the US 30 is just smoking up. The US 30 is going to give us a really, really good sell opportunity at some point here. Once the markets settle down, the US 30 will give us a really nice sell opportunity. And when that does, we will absolutely take that. It's particularly true of the US 30 when you have a massive move up in one day. Usually the next day it corrects. So massive move up here on the US 30. Usually it corrects that move the next day. But let's look at some more levels that we might look at to see where the US 30 is going. So that's the next level at 33,715 is the next major resistance level. That resistance level comes from April 27th area. So if we get to there, we can start possibly looking for some sells on the US 30. But the sells are coming. Okay, the sells are absolutely coming. But we just gotta be patient, wait it out, and see what happens. But if A-Rod, are you still here? Let's see if A-Rod's still here. Are you still here, A-Rod? Good thing that those predictions on gold going down were banger, huh? Good thing those predictions came massively true. Good thing those predictions on gold because of interest rate hikes going massively bearish. Good thing those are playing out nicely, right? Good thing that happened. So now we have on gold, we did break that 1876 level right here. So what I would be looking for if I was looking to trade gold is, and you already had it, I would look for a pullback to this level that we just broke because previous resistance now becomes support. And then I would look for a buy signal on that. And then if we get the buy signal at 1876, then you can play it all the way up to that next major resistance level, which is at 1919. I do believe gold is at least going up into that level again. So if we get a buy candle on this one, if we get some kind of 1-hour buy or 15-minute or whatever it is, and it pulls back into that area, I will absolutely be taking buys on gold. Okay, absolutely, 100%, no question about it. If my pattern sets up, I will absolutely be taking that position. 15-minute, 30-minute, but we don't have it yet, right? We don't have that pattern. And maybe it doesn't give it to us, right? Maybe it just goes up. And if it does, that's fine too. But I know that I'm going to be right 85% of the time on my pattern. So I take the trade because that's what the numbers say to do. And I'll continue to do that. There's not one person that can stop me from doing that because I'm too damn sexy for that. Okay. So the pattern works, the pattern plays out 85% of the time, and as long as I know that, I will continue to take the trade because you should be a robot at that point, right? If you know you're going to be right 85% of the time, you're a robot. There shouldn't be any concerns at all. You just take the trade because that's what the numbers say to do, and that's what we do. We take the trades because that's what it's telling us to do. And we like to, generally I like to follow instructions. I'm totally kidding on that. I don't usually like to follow instructions at all, but you can see on the 4-hour chart here, we just take the deal, brother. On the 4-hour chart here, you can see it a little bit clearer, right? This is the 109. This is the 109.24 area from April 14th. We broke the 107.04 level right here. So typically we should see it come up and test this region up here. Typically when pairs bounce, they're going to bounce off of major support and resistance levels, right? They're going to bounce off of major support and resistance levels. So doesn't mean it has to happen, but most of the time it's going to bounce off of those major resistance or support levels. So if we get up another five pips or so here, we will definitely be moving our stops. We probably should move it anyway. You know, we'll probably just move it now. It's a little probably a little premature ejaculation. You never know, but we'll probably a little premature ejaculation. I don't know what that means because I'm not really smart. So you would have to tell me what that means. BT? What the hell is BT? I don't know what that means. I'm not very bright. Okay, Sam, so give me a break. A BT, what the hell is that? I'm not a smart person, okay? I know how to trade, but a bad trip. Trader Nick, yeah, I've heard of him before. I don't really care. All right, so I am probably just going to take this one too for now. 12 pips on that, thank you. So we've done 2 and we've taken 25 pips. I'm not going to wait for it. We'll wait for another. My gosh, though, look at gold. My dear Malanta. My dear Malanta, look at gold. So now you have like extremely clean traffic to the left on gold up to maybe. Well, there you go, dude. You're a bastard if you're 1890 possibly could be your next resistance level. But I'm really targeting that 1912 area. And that's awesome if A-Rod did that. Good job, A-Rod. You are a beacon of light in an otherwise dark, miserable fucking world. So good job, A-Rod. You are a beacon of light. A beacon of light, everybody. Look at that. Let's see if I can do this if you won't catch me. Oh, it's over. See, we weren't able to get it in there. We weren't able to get it in there before they got rid of it. We weren't able to get it in there, damn it. Oh well. Oh well. Fuckers, oh well. We weren't able to get it in there. Damn it, how disappointing is that? We weren't able to get our little click in there, our little clickbait, our little lovey stream. Super, what's up, brother? There he is. Been a long time, man. Holy cow, look at the GJ too. Everything's just going crazy right now. So we'll just wait for an opportunity. But good thing we listened to people that said right, A-Rod, good thing that we listened to people that said because of an interest rate hike that gold would go down. Good thing we listened to them, right? Good thing we listened to those people that said it would do that. That because of an interest rate hike that gold would go down. Good thing we listened to those smart people. What's up, Super Data? What's going on, brother? Good thing we listened to those people, and good thing, you know, it's so funny too, because I was in a stream the other night when I don't remember who it was actually. I might, and they were all talking about selling down low at 1852 and 1853, and I kept saying, why are you selling into a hole? Why are you selling into major support level? And they just wanted to do it because they're fucking morons. Because they're fucking morons, and they do it. That's what they do. They sell low and they buy high. Because they're fucking morons. And I was screaming to them, it's not a sell at 1852, it's a buy. What the hell are you guys talking about? But when you're a moron and you don't know how to trade and you sell bottoms and buy tops, that's what you do. Right? That's what you do when you're a moron. You buy high and you sell low. Because you're a fucking moron. You are literally a moron, and I will continue to call you a moron. Well, he's done. He's done, right? I mean, the guy got done streaming, right? The guy was done streaming, right? Okay, we are coming up on a really important level on the US 30. So we're going to see how the US 30 reacts around this 33,715 level. And just remember, I want everybody to remember, this is the most important thing. I'm the fucking king of US 30, okay? Don't let any other trader tell you they're the king of the fucking Is he live again? Don't let anyone else tell you who the king is. I am the motherfucking king of the US 30. Don't let anyone else tell you any different. I'm the king of that. That is my bitch. Don't let anyone think they can come and shit on my front yard and I'm not going to say anything because I am the king of the US 30 trades. A-Rod knows it. You know it deep down in your soul. Everyone knows it deep down in their soul. Is he live right now? Everyone knows who the king of the US 30 is. Okay? So don't, you know, fucking act like we don't know who that is. Is he live right now? I wish nothing but success to everybody.
Okay, welcome to.
No, they're not live right now. Okay. I wish everybody nothing but success. I will be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick, guys. I'll be right back. There you go, brother. you know, I mean, like I said, I wish everyone nothing but success. I wish everybody, with the purest of pure of my heart, that everybody have success, except one person. I don't wish success on one person, but all other people, I wish them nothing but success and happiness. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm going to start scaling into shorts on the US 30. So I'm going to start scaling into shorts on the US 30. Okay, it's going to be extremely light, but I'm going to start scaling into shorts on the US 30. I think this is a pretty good level on the US 30. Tom, I don't know. I think this is a pretty good level, but it has potential to go up higher. And if it goes up higher, oh yeah. If it goes up higher, I will add to the sell positions. Right now, this is a pretty good level that we're at. Pretty significant resistance at 33,715. The next major resistance on the US 30 would be up here though at 34,066. So that would be potentially the next area where I would add to sell positions on the US 30. Okay, but it's extremely light. Okay, so when I do scale in trades, I have the ability to add multiple positions and not worry about it. Okay, I'm not no FOMO homo trading here. Not scared of a little drawdown if I get that. But when you swing trade it, you have to lessen your lot size because you may have to experience some mentally challenging times. So, and obviously it's looking like it was too early now, but the next major areas are up there a ways. So we'll have to experience possibly a little bit of drawdown, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I have balls. I'm not a 10 pip sissy trader. So I have balls. I took my balls back from my mom's purse when I was a kid and said they're my fucking balls, and I want my fucking balls. So I'm not afraid of a little drawdown. I told my mom, listen, I'm a man now. I'm 12 years old. I want my fucking balls. So I took them because I'm not a pussy trader. So does that make sense to everybody? Grow a pair of balls, grab them back from your mom, and say I'm a man now. I don't need you to hold my balls for me. I don't need you to protect me anymore, Mom. I'm a man. I don't need your protection. I've got balls, nerves of steel. Damn it, Mom. It's Mother's Day this weekend too. Make sure if your mom is still alive and kicking, right? Make sure you say thank you for birthing you miserable fucks into this world. She should definitely get your gratitude for birthing you miserable fucks into this world. So thank your mother for that. Yeah, no, definitely. You need to thank her for birthing you miserable fucks. And I need to do the same thing, right? I mean, I need to thank my mom. I should call her right now and say, thank you for birthing me, Mom. I know I'm a miserable fuck too, so I'm not singling anybody out here. But you should definitely be thanking your mom for bringing you into this world. Mother's Day. It's an important day. Is there anyone else going on right now? Is there any other people that are doing the song and dance still? Live Forex trading? While we wait around and wait for stuff to happen, is there anyone else doing the song and dance right now? Anyone else doing it? Or are we the only miserable people doing it now? Oh, Trader Nick is doing it. Oh, you were saying that people were was it someone saying that people were giving him heck too? I would allow you, A-Rod, to go into that one and tell people to get into this one. I don't know the dude, and I wish, again, nothing but success. But someone was saying earlier in this stream that they were giving, it was DC Trading that was saying they were giving him some crap. I don't know why he seems like a nice guy. Why do you give people crap? Oh, this guy's different though. Oh, we definitely are gonna, hold on a second. Hold on a second. This guy deserves every bit of fucking trash we can give him. He is wearing sunglasses inside. Okay? This guy right here deserves every bit of fucking misery we give him right now because he is wearing sunglasses inside. Who needs to wear sunglasses inside? Let's be honest. Let's be fucking honest. Who wears sunglasses inside? Let's ask. Let's just ask, right? Let's just ask. We'll see if he says anything. I mean, who does that? Who wears sunglasses inside? No audio. No, we'll get booted out for that, right, A-Rod? Who fucking wears sunglasses inside? I mean,
1/4%, one rate increase over the course of a year at this pace. But
he thinks he's Joe Biden.
Wide uncertainty band, very wide. We don't really know. There are other estimates that are much smaller than that, by the way, and some of you may have read about that. That's kind of a mainstream estimate. We know that it is part of returning to more normal, more neutral.
We'll see if we get a comment from this.
Our strategy is to set up a plan and have it operate, and really have the interest rate be the active tool of monetary policy. In terms of speaking to the American people, I feel like sometimes
really, who wears sunglasses inside?
That's who we work for, and that it's inflation that people are feeling all over the country, and it's very important that they know
who wears it inside.
How painful
that is crazy.
And that we are working hard on fixing it. I thought it was quite important to do that.
Well, Holy Prophets is on all the time. I mean, that guy is a horror for money. He's always on.
Do you think the Fed has a credibility problem?
No, I don't. And a good example of why would be that. So, in the fourth quarter of last year, as we started talking about tapering sooner and then raising rates this year, you saw financial markets reacting, very appropriately. Not to bless any particular day's measure, but the way financial markets, the forward rate curve has tightened in response to our guidance and our actions, really amplifies our policy. I mean,
it's not him actually talking. He's just listening to the
monetary policy.
Okay, he's just listening. He's listening to Jerome Powell.
2 rate increases, but if you look at financial conditions, the 2-year is at 280 now. In September, I think it's at 20 basis. All through the economy, people are feeling.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And that shows that the markets think that our forward guidance is credible.
Dana White said there's only 2 types of people who wear sunglasses inside: blind people and assholes. That's pretty good, A-Rod. I got to give you that. That's pretty fucking good. Good on you for that, A-Rod.
Brian Chung with Yahoo Finance.
You are
on Steve's question.
You are a man among boys.
There's also a great pain that came with that as well. Higher interest rates obviously affecting households and businesses, and wondering how you kind of square what might be demand destruction. Are you already seeing that? Is the idea here to incentivize a lack of spending, to decrease consumption, to perhaps table business investment? Is that essentially what's happening to this cycle?
Well, so as I mentioned, you can see places where there's.
We'll turn this volume down. But that guy, he actually kind of liked the comments. So.
The result of that is.
One guy's like, "Don't shame the Fed." I'm like, the Fed does a pretty good job of shaming themselves. The Fed does a pretty good job of shaming themselves. The Fed does a really good job of shaming themselves. All right, so the US 30 doesn't love me right now. It's going higher and higher, which is fine. Like I said, I scaled into that trade, so I'm not concerned about that. Gold looks like it could potentially give some more buying here. Sheesh, everything's just moving and grooving. So we are going to get more opportunities. This US 31 is obviously a swing trade, so I'm okay with the drawdown on that. I mean, drawdown's never fun, right? But I'm okay with it because we anticipated that there's potential that it could go down. Excuse me, up. See, we're taking over this. We always take it over. I don't know why. We always end up taking over. Oh, even. Well, that wasn't an L. I mean, it is pretty brash, you know, it is pretty brash to be wearing sunglasses inside. But, you know, kudos to him, man. If you can rock the sunglasses, I guess. We are looking for trades, damn it. We want trades, but right now we don't have any. And does that make people feel lonely? I don't know. But we're just going to remain patient and wait for setups because they are going to happen. And when they do happen, they will be sexy as hell. Yeah, see, we're having a good conversation in there. Pal is a true king of US 30 Iron Man. No, he is not, damn it. I think Pal is looking for the exit. There's the old bikini line, bikini girl line, right? All right, Jiminy Christmas. I waited a little bit too long. I mean, I got in obviously a little bit early on this US 30 sell, but like I said, we were gonna take that sell and we were gonna continue to sell it. But obviously, I waited a little bit. It's not working in my favor yet, but we will wait for it to. The next level is that 34,007 area, in which time we'll take another one. You sent it to me as well. Nice. Oil. I mean, there's so many different opportunities that are going to be coming up here quickly now that the markets are starting to settle a little bit. We're going to have multiple opportunities to take positions here. So we just got to be patient and wait our turn. It's like waiting at the grocery store for the grocery clerk that's taking their sweet ass time. So you just got to wait. It's going to happen. I don't know if I want to type this in. Nah, I'm not going to type that one in there. It's from a movie I watched. I watched Rounders again last night, and I was going to type in a line from that movie, but I think I'll, which shows you that I do potentially have some filter in my body, maybe a little bit, that I didn't send that one because I watched Rounders last night, and for those of you who've seen Rounders, oh gosh, not Matt Damon, but the other guy, crap, I can't, Edward Norton. He's getting interrogated by this guy, and he's getting interrogated by this guy, and he goes, "You've been rolling fags in the village again, haven't you?" So I was gonna say, Pal is too busy rolling fags in the village, but it's not nice to say, right? I mean, it's it's not nice to say. But he's like, "Oh, I think it's grandma, right? It's grandma. You've been rolling fags in the village again." In fact, we could probably pull up that clip on YouTube. It's not a nice thing. It's not a nice thing to say, but it's from a line, so I can claim that it's not necessarily my. Here it is, right here.
I heard you was out. Hey. Easy. Here's 5 guys, you owe 25 to me. Out of here. What did I say? Get the fuck out of here. Easy. Fuck out of here. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Instead of you owing 15 grand spread out to 5 guys, you owe 25 to me.
What? Where the fuck do you get off? 25 grand? Come on.
Oh, here's how it is. 25 grand and the juice is still running.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you doing, man? You were my partner.
No. I was your lackey. But I learned a few things, Worm. I consolidated your outstanding debt.
Where'd you get the scratch for that?
Listen, here it is.
Rolling fags in the village again.
There's the line right there. There's the line right there.
Debt.
Where'd you get the scratch for that? You've been rolling fags in the village again.
Jeez.
What I did was go partners with an old friend of yours.
There's the line right there. So that's what the line is from when I make that reference. Has your wife ever popped in your bed, Iron Man, for the demo? But yeah, absolutely, man, all the time, absolutely. So that's the line. So. That's the line. So when I usually am quoting movies when I'm doing things like that, so I don't get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble for saying terrible, ugly things to people. But that's the line from the movie, and I was going to say that in that stream, but I decided to bite my tongue for once in my fucking life. So. But A-Rod, you would be a badass if you told them to get their ass into the stream. That would be the ultimate. Go over to Iron Man's stream because there's actually talking going on. You would be a badass for doing that. We would.
15,400. Maybe we should buy tomorrow. Maybe there's a bit of a trade plan.
Oh, he's actually talking now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's actually talking now.
The stream. Join the Discord of VIP. I am the one that does VIP webinars on Wednesday and Fridays. Fridays.
Look at the accent, man.
Every morning, I wake up with dance. It's gonna be great. And you know what? Why it's gonna be great is because I take my time for you, myself. Thomas says popcorn versus dollars. That I think would probably be the best one, actually. I love you, family. I love you, family. So right now, I would even say, okay, if this can continue,
That accent kicks
I would
ass.
like to buy tomorrow's central pivot.
That
It
accent
doesn't matter
kicks ass.
for those who don't
I
know
mean,
what
that
it
is a
is
manly,
Bitcoin. And if you do come to the show, I would
manly
probably
accent.
be better than nothing.
That accent
By
kicks ass.
13.25 would be my buy price for tomorrow.
This
My
Trader Nick
buy
guy, dude, A-Rod, this guy's
If
like,
this
he's got a
keeps
huge
trading above
following,
here,
man.
if it doesn't go above here, I'm not going to buy. So I need to break above here, get it back down to 13,000.
That Trader Nick has a huge following, bro.
And I'm going to be a buyer. You're going to find that in Discord. You're going to find it in Discord. The other one was gold. The other one is gold. If I was a buyer, I would buy between 1878 and 1823. That is only based upon my trading strategy. That is not financial advice whatsoever. But I'm just gonna say, I'm only saying what I would do. That is not your.
That
strategy.
accent kicks ass.
Do your analysis. You do your own analysis. Be happy with it. You
That
will lose,
accent
you
absolutely
win,
kicks ass.
But in the end, we will still make money. That is the area that I would like.
I think I can do that, A-Rod. I think I will absolutely do
But I'm
that.
not going to because I'm not. So, peace out.
Peace out. Wait, dude.
Last one. Conclusion out of it is there was a bit more bearishness than expected.
That accent kicks ass.
We are not having 75 basis point rate tag, which was priced in for June. So we're going down to 50. That is dollar bearish. We are going to QT 1st of June.
Kicks
not
ass.
Not middle of May, which was previously forecasted. We are seeing lower rates by the end of the year priced in by the market. We are seeing no new information out of Fed other than that, other than the market is bullish.
I'm going to be honest with you,
Inflation is going too high.
and I don't usually say this.
There's a price, but the inflation there's a play.
I'm going to be honest, and I don't usually say that. That kind of is getting me wet right now. I'm totally, it's kind of getting me wet right now. Man, that accent just kicks ass. And I'm totally kidding. Oh, I know he's on Nick's stream, but that accent kicks ass.
And then euro dollar. If you're trading euro dollar, you're coming back down to some kind of area to buy. I'm not saying you should buy it. I'm just saying you're coming down to an area.
That accent kicks ass.
That fits you. I'm not going to. I'm waiting for it to go higher. So I want to go up to 107. And then short.
I got in way too early, obviously, on this US 30.
Okay. Have yourself a little trip over to my channel. My name is not Nick.
In this video, I'm revealing a simple and yet profitable strategy that has turned me from a break-even trader to a profitable trader. I use this strategy on the stock market, indices.
That is me and my strategy video, seen 7,000 times. I have 6,000.
So does he just invite people on here, A-Rod, to come in and do his stream?
You have seen me many times in the chat box. I look like this face, and I'm live 1.5 hours before Nick almost every day. So
does he have people come on and just do, which is kind of cool, right?
That channel, that was wrong. That channel, can't even do it even. And then you also go to follow A1 Trading as well. Because I'm
you follow A1 Trading as well.
Creator as well, and if you are in the Discord as well, we will see you on the VIP on.
I don't know Nick.
Friday morning.
But now I'm gonna tell Nick. Now I'm gonna tell Nick that I need to be on there.
Boom! Fantastic.
I'm telling him I absolutely need to be on there now.
Membership. The Gold membership includes unlimited access to the A1 Trading Discord community.
I totally need to be on there, man. Tell him to get my ass in there. I am the king of the US 30. Doesn't look like it right now, though, right? It doesn't. Obviously, it doesn't look like it right now. But I am the king of the US 30. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that he puts people on there. Pretty cool, man. That's big time. That's big time sexy. big time sexy. What is not sexy is this stupid US30 trade that I took. That's fine. I don't care. This thing will come back in profit and will be beautiful. It will be beautiful. All right, so yeah, 34,007. It will correct. It's not a matter of whether or not the US30 is going to correct. Obviously, it's a matter of how high it goes before it corrects. And so it could go a lot higher. And that's fine. It's not a matter of when it will correct back down. It's a matter of how high does it have to go before it does. And right now, it thinks I'm a shithead. And that's fine. I feel like a shithead. So, you know, the US30 is right now telling me that you're a dumb fuck. And why did you take that sell? And I'm fine. Call me a dumb fuck all you want. Go in there and tell him to come in here. If the stream is ending, A-Rod, you do go in there and tell him to come in here. Oh, it is. It did end, didn't it? Go in there and tell them to get their asses into this one. That was fun though. That guy's pretty cool. But damn, Trader Nick has a huge following. Trader Nick has a huge following. That's crazy. A huge following. Wally Baba. Wally's live right now too. Go check. Should we go check out Wally? Wally Baba. Wally, how are you, buddy? I'm gonna tell him I love him.
निकोटीन होती है ना, स्क्रीन टाइमिंग की एक निकोटीन होती है.
I'm gonna tell him I love him. Nothing but love.
मैं तो आता रहूंगा शाम को ना, कोई शो की 5-4 बजे के बाद, या दिन को थोड़ा ऑफिस होऊंगा.
I love you, Wally Baba.
आऊंगा चोर की तरह.
Wally Baba,
चोर
I love you.
नहीं आते. और फिर शाम को तो फिर आऊंगा. और रमजान में मैं नहीं आया.
I love you, Wally.
कि मैं बिल्कुल नहीं आ सकता.
I love you with all my heart.
असल में वाइफ जो थी ना,
I love you, Wally.
ठीक है.
Guys, I'm just gonna.
जो पाँव है ना, वो फ्रैक्चर हो गया.
I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna take a little loss on this one. Well, we'll wait and see how it reacts around 34,070. I'm just.
मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा. पहले तो मैंने बड़े दावे किए वली भाई.
Let's go to the 1 hour. I need to see some rejection. I need to see some rejection on there. I'm gonna get out of it. I'm gonna take that loss.
इस तरह हुआ कि वो मेरी वाइफ का जो है ना.
I take that loss. I took a 60-point loss on the US30. I'm not gonna. I don't want to go through that. Why won't Wally acknowledge that I told him I love him? Why won't Wally acknowledge that? I'm kind of pissed off at Wally now because he won't acknowledge that I said that I love him. That hurts my feelings. Mother effers. Mother effers. All right, so we got to go back to a 15-minute chart. There has not been a lot of opportunities here. We had that one opportunity on oil. I took a stupid US30 trade that I shouldn't have taken. Took a loss on that, which is fine. Losses put hair on your chest. It's good for you. But other than that, we haven't had a lot of opportunities because the pattern that I look for hasn't manifested itself in the markets yet. So I took a loss, and I'm a dumbass right now for that. That was just a dumb trade. Just a dumb trade, and that's on me. The GU? Yeah, I don't know about the GU because I don't trade that one. You double dipped it? You double dipping bastard. We'll get more opportunities. I'll be here probably for another half hour, 45 minutes. And we'll get another opportunity. That was on me though. That's wait, live again? Nick is live again? What the hell's going on here? Oh, is he live in 20? Now he's gonna go live? What is that? That's not a live stream, is it? Is he going live too? All these bastards that are going live. If he goes live, I'll ask him. I say, I want to be on your stream. Damn it. All right, brother. I want to be on his stream. Dear Nick, can I be on your stream? Oh, maybe we aren't live. He isn't live. That's just a crazy ass people. Crazy ass people. The investment account right now is not going awesome. It's down a couple $100. It was up 40%, George, and I am down on it right now. But that's fine. It will be back up. I was up 40%, and this week I really have pushed it, and it's down right now. So I'm not going to lie to you and feed you full of bullshit. The investment account right now is down. It's pissing me off. So it's down $500 actually. So I went from being up 40% to being, yeah, it's a pretty nasty swing on it. It's down basically about $500 right now, but that's fine. And I'll probably just put $500 in there and just I'll probably just put the $500 in there and just replenish it. But it's down right now. So, because I'm not going to lie to people, it's down. I was up. I mean, last week it kicked ass. And then this week I'm just, on this account, I'm just getting my ass kicked. So the answer to that is, it is down right now. But it will be up again. But I'm definitely not going to lie to people and tell them things that just simply aren't true. That's not how I roll. So it is down $500 right now, total. And that's nothing. That can be made up in one trade. So I'm not worried about it, but I am getting my ass kicked. Just being straight with you. Because we're about transparency here, right? We're about transparency. Oh, I have no question. I have no doubts I'll get it back. But if you look at it and you go from last week, we'll just go to the account history. I'm not ashamed of anything. You go from like the 27th of April to the 30th of April, or maybe May, yeah, the 30th of April. It was kicking ass, and it's my fault. So, just really, to be honest with you, just shitty trading. I mean, that way too much trading and just shitty trading, if that makes sense. If you look at it from there, I think it was in massive amounts of profit. Yeah, so we were in massive amounts of profits. And then just shitty trading. And it's nobody's fault but mine. So, but we will absolutely get it back. I have no question or no doubts about that. But right now it's down a little bit. And I'll probably just put the $500 in myself and I'll cover that. Because my fault. I don't apologize for it though. I mean, it is what it is, right? You win some, you lose some. You have some weeks that are good, and you have those negative weeks. And so far, right now, this week has been negative. But I have no doubts that we'll be back in the positive soon. So it is what it is. I thought about just taking the rest of the week off on that account, but I'm just going to keep going, push through, and just continue to trade the pattern that I know works. So I've taken way too many trades. Over trading is what I've been doing. Way too many. Way too many fucking trades. But the signal group, now the signal group is a different story. The signal group is a different story. We've had 5 signals in the signal group, and the signal group has kicked ass this week. So my signal group has absolutely kicked ass this week. It's on Telegram. And the signal group has kicked ass. I think there's been 5 signals, and we might have lost 1. I'm trading this one a little bit more aggressive, this account, and I'm doing different things, but the signal group has kicked ass this week. I think we're 4 for 5 on signals in the signal group on Telegram. So that has been really good. I am a lot more cautious when I send out signals. I'm pretty aggressive when I'm doing this. But when it comes to the signal group and those people that have paid money for that group, I'm a lot more cautious with what I send out. So, and that has been really good this week. So if I would have just followed my own signals and just taken those 5 trades, we'd be rolling. But I told them that I was going to trade this account pretty aggressively, and that's what we're doing. So, and you can actually see the progress. I mean, I'll show you guys the progress on it. I mean, I'm not afraid of showing people. You guys can all look at this account. I'll give you guys the information for the investor account. You can all look at it. I'm not ashamed to show it. I'll type it into the chat. So I'm not afraid of any of that. So I'll type it in the chat here in just a second. It's Hanko Trade, and you can go and I can give you the investor password and you can all look at it. Hanko Trade is the broker. Investor password is this, and I'll get the account number too. It's Hanko Trade. Then we'll get the account number as well, and everyone can look at it. I ain't afraid of nothing. 20413. I'll type this in here too. And there's the account number right here. 204133127. I think is it. If someone wants to double check that's in the stream right now and tell me if that's actually what it is. So I think, but if someone wants to check that and go to and log into that, and tell me if they can see it. That should be everything you need to be able to get in there and see it. Looks like all that information is correct. But again, I'm not afraid to show it, and it's down right now, and it's nothing, right? And I know I'll get mocked for it, right? I'll get mocked for the transparency, and the people that hate me will. Look at him. He can't fucking trade, and that's fine. I'm not afraid to be transparent. But there it is. You guys can all go look at it. It's right there. I put it all in the chat right there. It's free to go look at. Because we don't hide behind anything here. When we lose, we lose. When we're struggling, we're struggling. And we don't hide behind anything. We don't cower in fear or get disappointed if things aren't going our way right now. We just keep pounding away, and we know eventually it will turn. So I guess that's the answer, Jordan. That's the long and short answer is that right now it's definitely been a struggle this week. But the first week, I mean, I was up 40 to 50% in the first week, and now I lost that 40% and down 40%. So it comes and goes, but it's just been stupid trading, dumb trading. But you guys, there it is. There's the account number. You guys can take a look at it. And because we don't hide behind anything here. No hiding. We aren't homos and FOMOs. I shouldn't say that. Again, I shouldn't say that. But we are not afraid to show total transparency. I'm not afraid. I shouldn't say anyone. I'm not, because there's really, let's be honest, it's just me here. So let's be truthful. Shayleesh, what's up, brother? Did Shayleesh, was the consensus that I got my ass kicked out of that room? Was the consensus that I got my ass kicked out of that room, Shayleesh, of the Forex Ilya chat room? Was the consensus that I got my ass thrown out of there? Oh, I tell you, those people in there. Shayleesh is the... Shay? Okay, Shay. Shay is the moderator in Forex Ilya, and I was being mean to people, and they started crying and complaining like little whiny little bitches. And so I understand him having to do that. So I understand why he might do that. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not like I can't start. Not like I haven't been in there the last couple of days under different names. So don't worry about me, brother. I have my ways if I want to. Yeah, they whined like little bitches. So I was removed from that chat room because they are little bitches and they whined like little bitches. So whatever. Okay, nothing on the 15-minute on any of these. Let's see on that. Nothing. So we will turn back to the 1 hour time frame and see if we get any trade setups on the 1 hour time frame. And if not, we'll just move along. We'll call it a day for now. Come back later. That's fine, brother. You do whatever. It's nothing personal for me either, man. You don't have to worry about that. Don't ever apologize to me. You never have to apologize to me, man. Those 99% of the people in there are fucking morons, and you know that, and I know that. But you never have to apologize to me. You have to do what you have to do, brother. I don't care. And again, it's not like I can't start another. You know what I mean. You never need to apologize to me, though. Don't worry about it. I'm a big boy, I can handle it. I am a big boy. Like we were talking about earlier, I did get my balls out of my mom's purse when I was younger because I asked, at 7 years old, I asked her, you know what? I said, you know what, Mom? I want my balls out of my purse. I'm a man. I'm 7. I don't need you carrying my balls anymore. And so I requested them back from my mom when I was like 7 years old. Okay, so we don't worry about that. I do have balls. They may not be made of iron, but they're functional at least. I do have balls and they're functional. I do have functioning balls, which is more than I can say for the majority of these 20 to 30-year-old kids that don't have functioning balls. I do have at least my one claim to fame, maybe, that I have functioning balls, or at least they worked 5 times because I have 5 kids. So at least they worked a few times, right? I at least know that my balls worked at least 5 times. Because I have 5 kids, right? So at least they worked a couple times. Yeah, I mean, it's insane, man. Everything is insane right now. Again, the US 30 is insane, right? Everything's insane right now. So we just wait. We wait for things to kind of chill, right? The markets will be closing for that time frame for an hour here soon, and we just wait patiently for something to set up. And if it doesn't set up right now, then we just come back at another time. Maybe if I put the sunglasses on, and do the stream with my webcam and I put sunglasses on, that might help. That was a suggestion that A-Rod made, and it's quite possible that could be the total answer to everything. That might solve all of my problems. Just put the sunglasses on, right? Yes, we can do gold analysis again. Hey, A-Rod, just let's remember that it's been really nice to know that gold went down because of a rate hike announcement. Remember, it's really nice to know that all these gurus on YouTube are predicting that gold will go down because of a rate hike, when that's just simply not true. Gold can do whatever it wants, right? But I'd like to throw a shout out to all the YouTube gurus that said because of the interest rate hike that gold would go down. Shout out to you guys. Kudos to you. Well done. Well fucking done. Okay, so right now, Shay, we broke the previous resistance at 1776. Right? Previous resistance at 1776 from May 3rd. So, and then we hit right up against the new resistance at 1891. So obviously we're trading in between the range of 1891 and 1876. So in order to buy it again, I'd want to see it pull back to 1876. I'd want to see it pull back to 1876, give me the buy signal, and then I could buy it. Does that make sense? I will not buy gold unless it pulls back to that 1876 previous resistance, now support. Does that make sense? Or conversely, the other option I have for buying is that it comes up, breaks above 1891, pulls back to 1891, then I can buy it again. Does that make sense? So I will not be buying gold unless it pulls back to 1876, gives me a buy candle, or it breaks 1891 and then pulls back to 1891. Now conversely, I can sell if gold gives me a sell signal, right? In this area, a sell signal would be fine. Right? Or if it comes up into here and gives me the sell signal, I can sell. Or if it breaks below here, 1876, and then pulls back to 1876, I can sell there. So George, have a good one, brother. So there's multiple things that can happen with gold, but I'm just going to let the maybe I'll take a look at that later. I'm going to take a nap for an hour here pretty quickly, but might take a look at that later. So does that make sense, Shay? We just got to kind of wait for the candles to tell us, because everything we need to know to trade is in the candlesticks. You don't need indicators, right? No indicators for me. Everything you need to know is right there. Yep, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be watching those areas. I'll be watching those areas and looking for rejection of those areas, or on either the buy side or sell side. That's what I will be doing. But then again, I'm a dumbass, right? Maybe people shouldn't listen to me. Maybe people shouldn't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe people shouldn't. Daily just flipped. That makes sense on GJ, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to stay here for about 8 more minutes, see how the hourly candles close on a couple of these, and then I'm going to go sleep. And I will be immensely mocked by my haters for admitting the fact that I'm down on that account right now. I will get mocked to the ends of earth. And to those people that want to mock me, I say, fuck you. I don't really care what you say. Fuck you and your stepmom and your midget little brother. I don't fucking care. Because you have a midget little brother that has large hands. You live in your stepmom's basement and you eat Hot Pockets all day and jerk off to midget porn. So to all my haters, I say, fuck you. I don't care what you say. I am down on this account. Yes. Fuck you. How's that? How's that for that? That's the part you play. If you're going to play back any part of this stream, because there hasn't been really a lot going on, play back the part where we talk about telling my haters to bend over, kiss my ass, and go fuck their goats and their little midget porn. Go watch their midget porn while they're eating their Hot Pockets. Because I don't fucking care. Was I clear enough with that, A-Rod, in my explanation there, or do I need to be able to express myself a little bit better? Was I clear? Was I clear in my thought process there? I mean, I thought it was pretty clear, but maybe not. I thought it was pretty clear. Excuse me. We'll be on here about 6 more minutes, guys. There's a potential that oil could give us a setup here in 6 minutes, so I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to wait on that to see if oil pops up a little bit more and gives us a buy here. And the reason that I would be taking that buy is because that 1 hour candle is going to close with a tail longer than the body of the candle, right? That's my buy setup. So 107.04 is a pretty significant level from April 29th right there. It went above there and it's pulling back and it's giving me rejection of sellers. So if it does, I will absolutely take that trade. And I will live with the consequences, whether I win or lose. I will take the trade. Because again, I know that over the majority of the time I will be right. And if I lose, I lose. Losses are a part of life in general. Life in general, losses happen. And I'm not scared of that at all. But the way trading has gone this week, I probably will get my ass kicked. And if that's the case, then that's fine. I'm not afraid of it. But I will take the trade because that's what the numbers say to do. I'm just trying to see where my stop loss would be. And then I'm going to go get a rest after this. 106.37. So definitely have to be below that 106.37 area. So we'll see. We got 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes now. But if we can get past this level and really get past this level, there's a really good potential that we could go up to 109.24. And that's what I'm looking for if I take this trade. 109.24 will be kind of my first target, which is a couple hundred points up from here. So everything was looking good on the higher time frame charts. See, it's coming down though, so it's not gonna. It's possible that it might not give me that buy pattern in 3 minutes. This 1 hour candle is, that tail is not longer than the body right now. So we'll wait on that and see if it ends up giving us a setup. Right now, it would not be a setup. And it might be coming down. So we'll give it a few more minutes, 3 more minutes. If nothing happens, I will be out of here. I will be out of here for the day. Yeah, it still doesn't look like it's going to give it to us. None of them look like they're going to give us an opportunity here. So if that's the case, we'll just wait. All right, guys. So nothing looks like it's going to set up. I will update you if it does, but it looks like oil is going to not give us the pattern. So I'm going to take off, and hope you guys all have a great day. Happy trading. Be safe. Be careful. The markets are a little bit volatile right now, obviously. Trade safely. Be wise. And always remember that we love the people that said that gold would be going down because of rate announcements. Just remember that. All you streamers that said that, you are amazing people. All right, you all have a good day, and we will talk to you later.